Let's try Argian. Because Zeran is like, you need heal synergy. How long have you been streaming already? Like 10 minutes. That's the only game I've played so far. Alright, so you said Aegis. Let's get Aegis in here. War Judicator. I have 1 War Judicator. Let's craft another one. I don't think we really need 3 of these, but 2 is probably enough. So if we're playing all this hexproof, what do we actually want to protect? Like, Divine Bond is a fairly easy choice for that. Slow is an interesting one. Azeroth Lion. Kind of sounds like a tempo list rather than a control list. I don't think you really play this in a control deck. We could try like Veil Ascension shenanigans. Arcanists maybe? I'm on time. Yeah, nice. Good work. Help me with this. So we're trying to build Control Argian on TM25 suggestion with War Judicators. I'm trying to think of like what you'd want to play War Judicator with. What minions get lots of value? Could play with this actually. Like ranged units. Veil Hunter, Sworn Avenger, Several the Exile, Jax. Nice. Actually, yeah, playing this with Sworn Avenger could be pretty interesting, right? Get some Sworn Avengers in here. If we get like the I want some Ironcliff action. Divine Bonds. Let's just get this out of the way already. Hello. I want to see a Necromancer list with Desolator. Yeah, let's play that in a minute. What are the range? Let's try the Solpiercer. It'll be funny. Put a couple of these guys in. This could be interesting with what we've got so far. You can try like an Alabaster Titan list, but I think I'd rather have these. Let's get some 2-drops in here before I forget. This is definitely a Primus Fist sort of deck. Beast is just too funny when you're playing Aegis Barrier. It really is. Magnetize is quite good. Removal is good. Windblade Adept is good. Immolation. Card draw. That's a lot of 4-drops. Go back on an Beast maybe. Play some Sojourners instead of all the Trinity Oaths. How does this look? A Titan deck with Sun Sister for the spell support. So that won't work if you replace the spells because they go into your deck. But I do have a pretty sweet Sun Sister deck idea. No Silver Guard. Silver Guard's a good shout. Probably also want Tigers. Alright, let's get these out of here. Cut a Lasting Judgment. Silver Guard. Lots of good 3-drops to protect with War Judicator. Maybe we'll play... oh, no, maybe not. Faster. No idea what all these cards do. I will walk through them a bit more. So Aegis Barrier gives things untargetable by enemy spells. Draws a card. So help us cycle through our deck, protects our ranged minions. Magnetize moves stuff around, good with Divine Bond. Also works as removal. Azeroth Lion's great 2-drop. Lasting Judgment is removal. Primus Fist works well with ranged minions and tempo in general. Windblade Adept is just a really good 2-drop. Divine Bond is a nice combo piece / kill card. Silver Guard Knight is a really solid body. Sojourn is another decent body that draws cards and takes buffs very well. Sworn Avenger is sort of memey. It's a ranged unit. We can protect it with our War Judicators and Aegises, and then go off with it. Holy Immolation is one of the best cards in the game, so we're playing it. Solpiercer, same thought, it's another ranged unit. Trinity Oath will draw us cards. War Judicator protects our ranged units and 2-drops generally from enemy spells. And then Ironcliff Guardian is a big Divine Bond target. No problem. So, I'm just going to number these so I know that I need to play them. Tempo Judicator. It's not that strong, maybe tier 2 or 3 at best, but it's fun to pilot. That seems about right, yeah. It was like, it's definitely a, like that definitely felt powerful in the sense that that deck can do strong things, but I don't think we need to like fear it necessarily. So this is good because of, it's a way to get rid of Sunforged Lancer. This is a okay thing to play on turn 1. I guess we can get rid of the second Trinity Oath because we'll have stuff to do for a little while. Well, maybe that's bad. Because this is probably going to be a war of resources. Maybe I actually replace this, looking for a better 2 or 3 drop. Punished! Hopefully she plays a Light Chaser and we can spend our turn killing it. Okay, she did nothing as well, so we're not that punished either way. Alright, cool. So I'm going to save the Aegis Barrier for the Solpiercer, I think. So I'm going to start off by just going... Let's say here. This threatens to contest multiple mana tiles. Obviously my opponent can't trade into it. She doesn't have great attacks against it. Probably isn't running Blood Tier Alchemist. So I think we're good to go on that front. People challenging each other in the chat. This is fun. Ooh, a deck list. Which deck is that? Oh, my deck. Alright, awesome. I should probably like show the deck lists again before each game. That would be a good idea. Make it easier for YouTube as well. Yeah, there's the Lancer, and we're going to kill it, I guess. So, best way to do this is probably move up. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. Move up, magnetize this, attack, attack, Solpiercer on this mana tile, Aegis Barrier it. She can't reach it, and then we can move it next to Arjun to attack with it next turn. The other option is to play it here. I think I'd rather have the Windblade slightly further forward, placed more aggressively. Like here, it can attack something on this mana tile next turn. This is still safe from like some kind of 0-drop into Immolation. We don't need that. Let's look for bigger things. That's good. How did that guy do so much damage last game? Because Mantra is awesome. Also, like, they drew all their 8 gates. So the Mantra turn was like 8 gates, 2 random spells, Mantra for like 20-ish. Yeah, that was cool. I don't know how often you get away with all of that. Like drawing, you know, Twin Strike Gatatsu into Twin Strike Gatatsu into Judicator, 8 gates, spells Mantra into Mantra is like, seems fairly unlikely. Sunbloom, that is a fair point. That's not even that bad. We still have a 3/4 off the deal. Also, we just drew another one. That's good. So this got dispelled, so I can't kill this without roaring or using the Primus Fist, which is marginally awkward. I would like to get rid of it, because otherwise my opponent gets easy afterglows. So I'm going to have to expose this to removal for a turn, which, like, maybe sucks. If I replace this, what do I get? Ooh. That doesn't even do anything yet. Surprisingly awkward. Did a pretty crazy hand. The deck is overall pretty inconsistent. People still trying to refine it. Yeah, makes sense. That's what I would have expected. This card is really cool looking. I like the animation a lot. So we're roughly even on resources. I have slightly more. And I have a Trinity Oath in hand, which is good. Hopefully next time we can barrier this and immolate this for some sweet value. So how do you beat Mantra? Obviously, like, if you really want, you can play Prophet of the White Palm or Kashrai Fanblade, but those don't seem very efficient. Archon. That deck probably can't beat Archon Spellbinder. I guess with like enough Adjudicators, they can Onyx Bear seal it and then go off. I thought Solpiercer was cool when I first saw it, and everybody said it was bad, and I got sad. It probably is bad. Mage Sworn, that's a really good shout. Yes, should get some of them. Oh, we're not going to get Immolation value because my opponent knows how to play the game. OP plus enough. Let's hit a 2-drop, like the one I foolishly replaced last turn. Ha! Rewarded. I don't need to play well. I just need to be a colossal scrub. I'm gonna go up here so I can attack with this without bringing it too close to the action. I'm gonna bring her down here because I play around Immolation a bit this way. Because my opponent's also approaching 2-drop Immolation range. That was sick. Yeah, you know what? This card is pretty cool. I think we've gotten lucky in that, like, we've played a deck with no creatures and a deck that missed its turn 1 drop when we're going second in both cases. So we've actually been able to develop this and not immediately get punished. Like, if you're going first and you have this, excuse me, and you have this, or your opponent gets off to a strong start and you have this, I think it's a lot worse. But I mean, you know, it's a rare. It's not too difficult to get hold of, so if you want to try them out, let me know. My thinking is, like, there's a reason that the other 3/4s for 4 with cool abilities don't see play. It's like we were talking about earlier, actually, on Discord, where even the ones that are good, that generate decent value, like Purgatos, the body is just too small that, like, the loss of tempo on the board you get for playing it doesn't outweigh the actual ability of the card. Free kills, brutal. Don't do that. Oh god. Hit this, please. Sweet. Okay. So now we can roar this, kill the Scintilla for free. My god, that's disgusting. Aegis barrier it as well. Wait a minute. Free Divine Bond. No, that doesn't kill it. Kill her. Yeah, I think we roar, barrier, shoot this. Actually, maybe we go face. The Scintilla's not that much of a threat now. I think we can afford to Oath first. That's for sure. Oh wait, whoops. That triggers the Vitriol. I'm an idiot. That could be a good draw. We could just punch this. Shoot it, punch it, play a Silver Guard that locks my opponent in place. Worry about all this stuff next turn. Try and win with Divine Bond. Because if we commit into this, it might just die to the Vitriol anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably better. So shoot the Scintilla, punch it, and play Silver Guard Knight. This can come up here as well. Kind of want to keep this minion so I can Silverguard Immolation next turn. Go. We'll proc the Vitriol. Ah, wish I'd seen that before I did it. Silly chat delay. That was foolish. She still needs, like, I guess a Tempest is very good here. Oh crap, I have really just walked into Tempest. That said, we're quite far ahead on cards and on board position, like as in terms of where we are on the board. So even if my opponent does have the Tempest and is able to catch up, like we're still winning the War of Resources. We can play a buffed up Silverguard next turn and try and push for lethal. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, I would like this gold vitriol trigger to please hit face. Damn it. Okay, at least we can get rid of the vitriol now. Can attack face, play the Silverguard, immolate it, and get on with our lives. Ooh. All that. Might be better than the Silverguard. No, I guess we need to roar. We want to roar. The other option is I play Judicator and Silverguard, roar the Silverguard and just attack, but that leaves the Vitriol up, so I think I want to just do it like this. Even with that somewhat inefficient use of an immolation, we're still ahead on cards right now. I was playing Sergeant, a guy playing Varth was super pissed at me, a friend, just to say vet is cancer. Man, people do that sometimes. It's really weird. Like, it's just not necessary. I actually indirectly killed someone with that 2-1 airdrop. How did you do that? Yeah, I have a message from... I feel really bad. Like, the person I played earlier who messaged me, if you're watching, I do apologize. Don't tend to reply to messages when I'm streaming, but I can find them on Discord later or whatever. Can you find out who's spectating you while they're doing it? Because it tells you when they sort of join in, but that's a good sign. Okay. Oh god. Right, so we need another immolation. We need a Saber Spine Tiger. I did put those in, right? And that's basically it. This hand is not doing a lot right now. I'm going to replace this Divine Bond. It's maybe the greediest replace, but it can play everything else in my hand otherwise. Okay, so I guess I can kill the Sunriser and surround my opponent. It's not massively efficient, but it's better than nothing. I might just die here, to be honest. Going to 8. If she has another Sunriser... I guess she's only got one card left in hand. So unless it's Trinity Oath, we're actually not too bad off here. Do I absolutely have to... Can I run away? No, she'll just come after me or tank in the corner with the gold vitriol up and I'll lose. I think we have to do this. Sadly. So I'm going to play the Judicator here. And the Sojourner here, because my opponent can't move out of the way by using a removal spell on the Sojourner. You killed someone using airdropping a planar scout and using inner focus. That is hilarious. If I meet you and lose, I'll whine about it. Ah, she had the Trinity Oath. I think we're dead. That is pretty great. The backstab minion. I wanted to build like a janky not airdrop, aerial rift deck forever. Right, at least neither of these can die to the vitriol trigger at end of turn. What do we get? Sweet. Not sweet. My god. Wow. Gold vitriol is good now. This is scary stuff. Okay. We can play Adjudicator and Aegis Barrier it to cycle it. And then we can play the Primus Fist, or we can get rid of this and try and find something else. I really want Holy Immolation here. It's not terrible. So we trade here. Play Judicator. I can like Judicator here, Sworn Avenger behind me, and then Aegis Barrier the Judicator. It's a little clunky, maybe a bit too defensive, but it blanks removal pretty effectively. The only thing it's bad against is Sunbloom, but even that's not too bad. Alright, we're going for it. And we are roaring this. And then I can't break the Vitriol this turn, nor should I, because it'll get me killed. So, basically she needs to hit this a lot with her triggers. Draw last, whoops. Ah, no, I knew I was going to play these anyway, it's fine. Vitriol is gross, I said so before expansion it would be gross, and no one believed me. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Oh, come on. No way. Okay, that's the best result. Yeah, no, I know I want to play this because it actually contests the gold Vitriol very well and gets bigger each time she damages me, so it discourages her from attacking me and so on. Like, it doesn't get much bigger, but every little helps. Really? Really? Oh my god. At least we can get rid of the Vitriol after this. What have you got for 1 mana? Oh no, she's probably got the Hallowed Ground damage spell. Yeah, the tiles make gold Vitriol a lot better. Oh, she can kill this and then... Oh no! We also dead. I mean, to be fair, Ironcliff Guardian Sworn Avenger is not a terrible turn. So let's just do that, and then run away. Do I attack her? Put myself to 3. Avoid the gold Vitriol. If she has, like, Sunbloom, I die. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, we'll plunk this down. I guess roar it. Makes it better if she decides to attack it. And I'm just going to back off, I think. Do these heal me as well? No. I'm just going to do that. And hope we draw some more Trinity Oaths. Man. My opponent's just made like an insane clutch play every time to get out of this. New Zaran is good. Hello, Vibewolf. You have joined us getting pretty wrecked. We're playing a sort of janky War Judicator tempo deck. Trinity Oath into Trinity Oath into Trinity Oath feels bad, man. You are telling me. I mean, at least she probably doesn't have lethal, otherwise she'd have stopped thinking about it by now. It's a bit awkward that if she can clear this, she can move on to this tile and attack me, and then trigger at end of turn. Although if she attacks me, at least the Vitriol goes away, so that's good. We need to replace this into Trinity Oath or we're a bit dead. Oh, come on. Is that really necessary? You should try Woodwind Silhouette Aegis Barrier. That sounds funny, but probably very bad. Okay. Ha! She's going for the face hit, yeah. Oh, we're not dead. Sweet. Trinity Oath? No. Cool. We're dead. Are we dead? I guess technically not. I can move this down, move back, body block, but like we're actually dead. Okay, so that deck didn't work. We got maximum Solpiercer value, by which I mean we attacked with it once. And didn't get punished by for playing it.